Alright guys, we got back from Wheeler Lake, Alabama. It was a tough tournament, not exactly what we had hoped for. As you can see if you watch the day one video, it was a tough day. You know, we were trying to crank the flats on day one, and that was the main game plan, and we had to resort to drop shot on another little stretch. So you're about to watch day two. Day two, we were boat 200, order flipped. So we had a late boat number, and we're going to go start on that stretch that we made do with on day one, that we got our almost 10 pounds off of. So enjoy the video, and we'll see you at the end of it.
Joshua 198, boat number 199. Joshua 199, and boat number 200. Got you 200. You got it like this one.
Yeah. Dude, he like barely skims it.
Skunks out.
Long.
You know, I've been seeing more of that color lately. That purple.
That's a San Diego color right there.
Really?
It's a good dirty water color. That one, see, that one ain't like under the boat.
Makes you feel a little bit better though.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're
Oh, I believe you.
They're scattered on this bank.
About 13, eh? I think.
Ooh, that short, fat one, shit. It's so crazy here, you catch them. Hey, he's only 12 and a half. Crazy. Oh, you're good. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
2-pounder probably. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, he's a pound and 3/4, I'm sure. Dude, I freaking bit this worm off. You know, you like rearrange it so you can spit it out. Dude,
Yeah.
it freaking shucked straight back into my throat, dude. Freaking
Swallow it?
No. I've seen what happens to a bass after they swallow a plastic worm. I don't think I'd want to do the same. You hit it pretty quick. It was not there long.
Yeah. See, it's funny, like that last one, he ate it like I looked at probably 10 feet.
Yep.
15 feet. I don't think I need the net. I don't think I can keep it.
Oh yeah, he's tiny.
The way he was biting, it was tap, 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 tap.
I could tell mine was better because it wasn't taps. I could just feel the weight, you know, like kind of like a throb. I'm like, just set the hook, don't even pick up on it.
And it's weird because you're like, is that the current on my line? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, usually if it doesn't feel right, it's probably a fish. I'll take 5 of them. Then I got at least got a shot.
How much did you have yesterday again?
3
for-
pounds. I figure if I catch 12, I got a shot.
Yeah.
25th was 8 pounds, 8.5.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah,
So.
you'd be right there. About this fuzz, it seems like you should reload. And I mean, yesterday I caught.
They're probably constantly swimming
6
through.
keepers off of this stretch. Oh, I seen that. Dude, that one crushed it.
Dude,
Like,
he wasn't even hooked.
No way.
Dude, you literally, he was in the net,
and I just couldn't get the net out.
No, I know, it wasn't your fault. Gosh dang it. That's alright, if I want 12 pounds today, I can't have that one.
Pound and a quarter.
Yeah, I can't have that in my bag. I need more like the one I just caught. Gosh darn it.
Dude, he crushed that thing though.
You saw my rod too? Yeah, you saw
that.
it. I'm like, and then you just saw my rod just go thonk. He was swimming with it. Seems like the bigger ones are just carrying it, like just swimming off with it.
On the shaky head, right?
Yep.
Another one?
No, dude, I thought it felt a little soft. I'm like,
Oh my god. There's a 5 pounder. I don't know how he broke me.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, right?
It's not like I couldn't have dug it.
No,
you know what I mean?
fault.
I wanted to grab him, but I knew if I went down, your line would have just popped it right there. Gosh dang it, dude. I'm sorry, man. That freaking sucks.
No, I think it's my fault. You know when you catch a little one and it like does the wrap?
The spiral.
And there's like slightest little like, I don't want to say kink or kink.
It's memory, right?
And I saw that earlier and I was like, I could retire, but I'm like, dude, I never have that break.
What pound line are you using?
10?
There's absolutely no reason that should have broke.
That was my thought. I'm like, dude, I fished with the like that. That was the fish I needed right there to get back in it.
I know.
I do not understand.
Was it out a little ways or was it up there?
Dude, that was freaking up there. That was like, I was throwing up in the grass. Like there's little holes in the grass. That's unbelievable. fish on 7 pound bigger than that.
Yeah.
With my line frayed.
Gosh dang it, dude. It sucks.
Like, I don't feel like I did anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
Besides bad luck.
Yeah, that.
And it still shouldn't have happened. Oh, there's like a little point that comes up out there. You could throw out there if you want. I haven't even fished it. I just saw it out there. I was thinking by this time that all the fog would have burned off.
Yeah, I guess when the mist stops, it's probably when the sun's gonna come out. Which I don't know if we want that to happen or not. Here's a bite.
There you go. Smallmouth.
That's not good.
That's not good. It was good. And it wasn't good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can measure if you want.
I thought it was good until it turned colors.
It was so light.
Yeah. It was chunky though.
There's fish there, but
Yeah,
most of them are all small.
That was the first cast I actually felt decent shell. You know, like
Cast
it.
all out here. Oh, yeah.
Go on, that.
He was wallered out.
Fire him up.
Is that 5?
So
I can't remember. I know it ain't 6.
it didn't sound like his feet.
It was weird yesterday that there were some schooling fish that came up out here and up in the grass. Not shocked. It almost sounds like rain's coming.
There's some shell. I feel like I just cast in like the same spot and didn't feel anything, and now it's like chunky.
Where's that a mean mouth?
No, it looks like a small mouth. Oh, yeah, he's probably 16, right? Or if the fish we've been catching that small, though, he's 15. Cool. Okay, this creeping up.
It's like dragging, while sometimes where to go. Like no bite, no tick, no nothing.
Probably
half an hour at least extra to get to work.
Yeah.
So it sucks. And then if I go do that, because I work 410, so if I do that 5 to 6 days in a row, I'm just like, dude, I'm done.
Yep. That's how my schedule is right now. I got 10-hour shifts. So like when I'm working 6 days, you know, I'm putting in, I got overtime, you know, and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's just the balance between like, okay, you need the money to fish, but you also need the time to fish to get better. So it's just such a tough gamble, but I kind of finally reached the point and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good enough. I just literally just need the money to do it, you know.
Yeah, I get to a point sometimes where I'm like, dude, you just need to not work like for a couple weekends.
Yep.
Which is how it's supposed to be, but there's sometimes where I'm like, dude, I just gotta take a break.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I want it, but at the same time, dude, if I'm gonna kill myself while I want it, then I ain't gonna make it.
There's one.
Keeper?
Yeah, he might be.
He's long.
Dude, I'm like, bite?
Yeah, I was like,
You got it pretty good.
I was like, is that actually a fish?
You double, dude, look at that. That's my hook right there. He's
Yeah,
double.
he ain't coming off.
I think.
I'm 99% positive. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good five.
Now, as far as calling goes, no idea. I'm just probably that spotted bass.
I think that's your smallest one.
I don't know that.
The spot was longer for sure.
Yeah, a little fatter.
Surprised me yesterday. It looked like the exact same as yours. And I thought it was smaller than my other ones, and I threw it back.
Hey, give me some, dude. Limits, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
It's supposed to be a big one up there. But
Yeah, that's coming.
I don't know how big it is, but it was swimming out with it. Oh, Two in 2 days. Never caught one in my life. This was gnarly, the teeth.
Their gill plates are pretty sharp too.
They're just little light. Bringing up
Like
Yeah.
bluegills or something.
little guys. Next. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
I don't know if he will.
I don't know.
I think he will, though.
I don't know if we'll keep.
Might.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a fish here.
He's out a little bit.
I don't know how you're going to decide for which one to throw back. They all look the same.
He's a little bit longer. That's what I'm saying. I don't know either. Like, I'm just gonna have to sit there with the bump board and. so jagged you can just. He's got one.
Oh, so you really just got one?
Well, they'll probably have to leave.
Nice one.
They'll have to leave eventually. That's a local. That's how you know when you roll up. Boom. Got one.
Yeah. Dude, that was a nice one. That was getting cold though. Just threw it in there. That had to have been a 3-pounder.
He's just got drift paddles on. I don't think he's got brakes. He's just got the paddles. Yeah, I agree. Pushing the bottom in the middle of the water column. Hopefully a school of them.
Dang, I can't believe how far this thing went. At the top of that right there, that shit, 7 feet? Dude, if the water keeps dropping, it could be dangerous. Alright, let's go though. I could look at my graph and stare at these rocks forever, probably.
You know, when he caught those on spinning braid, that was it was super windy during practice.
That? Yep. You're too fast.
Oh, cold.
Oh, cool for sure. That's crazy. I just like waked out that area right here.
Look at his mouth. He's just been through it. It's your lucky day, buddy. Look at this thing.
Dude, we probably got the same exact weight now. On the jig.
Sir. Shit, that might have been that was probably a quarter pound for sure. That thing.
Probably half a pound.
Probably.
Shit, the one you just pulled out probably weighed 3/4 of a pound.
Yeah, that thing was tiny, dude.
And the one you just put in there probably weighed 1.25 pounds. I just need like a couple 3 or 4 pounders. And I'd be happy with the
Hey.
It wouldn't make the cut, but
Yeah, it'd make you feel better at least, you know.
I think I would need like 16 today to make the cut. 15, 16, not the 6 or 7 pounds I got right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's funny, I lost that one this morning, didn't think anything of it, but it actually would have really helped compared to what I got. I mean, that thing was fat.
It was probably at least 1.5 pounds, pound and a quarter.
Yeah.
I'm guessing more like pound and a quarter.
You know, like it wouldn't have measured 15, like, you know, but it was just chunky.
But now I almost wish to stay down there, but at the same time it's like, dude, I couldn't just sit down there and not try.
Yeah, no,
You know?
You would have, if we would have sat down there, you would have said, I should have gone to the dam, you know?
I should have at least tried. Like, I knew there was a good chance we would catch nothing. But, like, if we did get bit, it would definitely be a good fish. And that's what we needed. I just made a fucking shitty sound. Yeah, it would have been like, well, because in reality, I needed like 2 big bites. Probably more like 1 good bite and 2 big bites to have a shot. And I know that the dam has big fish there. I'm just mad at that big one this morning. I don't know, I lost fish yesterday, lost fish today. Like, if I didn't lose this fish yesterday, and I didn't lose that big one from this morning, I probably would have a chance to fish tomorrow. Because that put me at like an average probably of like, I don't know, 12 pounds, 13 pounds.
Yeah, if I had to guess the cut weight, it'll probably be 13 and a half a day.
Yes, I'd be right there. Be short, but I have a shot at $10,000 for the Western Division probably. Because with my 9, almost 10 pounds I had yesterday.
I thought that was already said and done.
Huh?
I thought that was already said and done. Like the 10,000 went to the AOI, didn't it?
No. AOI got 5,000. The 10,000 goes to the highest placing finisher in this tournament from each division. Five. Alrighty, so that's a wrap on day number 2, which ended up being our final day here at Wheeler Lake. As you can see, we went and started on that stretch that we caught most of our fish off of on day 1. Caught a couple fish there, and then we caught a lot of fish off of that other spot on the flat side, on that little high spot. That it was a point basically that ran out, and all my fish basically that I weighed in came on that Roboworm MMIII MM3. So unfortunately, that's what we had to go do. You know, it's like we had to bring Callie out to Alabama, which, you know, is not exactly what we want to do, but it put us into survival mode. And honestly, if I didn't lose that big one on day 2 that you guys hopefully got to see good enough, probably would have put us close up there with the cut. You know, if that fish was 5 to 6 pounds probably, and it would have called out probably one that was 1.25 pounds, pound and a half. So that would have jumped us up 4 pounds probably. So 4 pounds would have bumped us up a lot. You know, that would have put us probably close to that cut line and fishing day 3. So, but ultimately, if you want to do good in these tournaments, you got to go get more bites than just that. I mean, ultimately, that big one was a lucky one. Obviously, I put myself in the right position, doing the right bait at the right time. So, you know, I mean, I did what I could do, but I obviously wasn't on that caliber of fish. So I really needed to be on that caliber of fish to have a shot at doing anything during this tournament. It was a tough tournament coming from the West Coast, trying to adapt to fishing these giant fisheries that are, you know, 60, 70 miles long, dam to dam. It's very difficult. So, but the more we do it, the better we'll get at it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a fun time fishing out there, and I can't wait to get back out there. So we're gonna try and see if we can make it back there through the WAN Bass stuff and make it back for the WAN Bass Bass Nation Championship in 2026. So we're gonna fish our tails off and see what we can do. We'll see you guys in the next one.